This is Tanks Vlog, May 16, 2019. This is going to be the year where the referees have ruined sports more than ever before. First, we had the referees basically deciding who was going to play in the Super Bowl with that atrocious miss of a pass interference penalty in the NFC Championship game. There were several controversial calls and no calls in the NCAA tournament. And now in the Stanley Cup final, or I should say the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Western Conference final, the St. Louis Blues were absolutely hosed by San Jose. Game was close throughout. Blues got off to a slow start but scored 4 goals in the second period to take a 4-3 lead. Flash forward to the third period when the Sharks had to tie the game with 1 minute left on a goal by Logan Couture. So here we are, we're in overtime. The Sharks withstood the storm of the Blues in the second period and looked like we could be going for a long night as both goalies, after having initial shakiness, were playing strong. But Timo Meier, on his knees, batted the puck to Gustav Nyquist, who passed the puck to Erik Karlsson, who put home the game winner. Now, that is not illegal. That is not legal. You cannot do a direct passing motion with your hand. And the referees missed a blatant one. Even Stevie Wonder was watching, going at home going, wasn't that a hand pass? I mean, there's just no doubt about it. Today, the referees gave the St. Louis Blues a hand job, and not in a good way. I mean, this is a total handout for the Sharks. And right now, it looks like the Sharks are the darlings of the referee. I mean, going back to their Game 7 win over the Golden Knights when that 5-minute power play was handed out. I mean, not a good look. Not a good look for the NHL. And they didn't even review the play. Otherwise, they would have seen it clearly, because somehow this is not reviewable. Say what? A hand pass is not reviewable? I mean, soccer, 1986, we had the Hand of God goal from Diego Maradona as Argentina beat England on the way to winning the World Cup that year. And now we have the handout, the hand up, and the finger given to the St. Louis Blues. Who knows, maybe the refs didn't like the song Gloria by Laura Branigan. I mean, jeez. How they could miss that call and how they could screw the Blues like this. Now it's up to St. Louis. They got to come out in Game 4. They got to even this series. They got to come out hungry, angry, and just go out and try to kick the Sharks' ass. Otherwise, the party will be over. Eastern Conference Finals began in the NBA, and the Toronto Raptors were in control a good deal of the night. Scored 34 points in the first quarter to take a 11-point lead. But in the fourth quarter, it was the Shrinky Dinks have arrived. Shrinky Dinks. I love the Shrinky Dinks. Only scoring 17 points, Kyle Lowry was the only Raptor to make a shot in the fourth quarter. Dreadful, 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 dreadful. I mean, you made Brook Lopez turn into Bill Russell overnight. I mean, rebounds, block shots, steals, points. What the hell is going on? As the Raptors, just last 3 minutes of the game, they couldn't throw it in the ocean. They even got a technical free throw, and they couldn't throw it in the ocean. Final score, Milwaukee 108-100, closing the game on a 10-0 run in the last 3 minutes. Disgraceful, dreadful, horrible. Toronto, you need to come out better. Otherwise, this series will be over quickly. Baseball. Of course, the Mets didn't win. I mean, they're not going to. They can't get over 500. It's just as simple as that. When you send Wilmer Font to the mound, it's a Comic Sans. I mean, of course, the offense was the bat was silenced. Good start for Patrick Corbin. Meanwhile, Gio Gonzalez is winning games for the Milwaukee Brewers. 2-0, ERA 1.69, and we didn't need him, but we got Wilmer Font. Are you fucking kidding me? Wilmer fucking Font. Mets are so cheap, so stupid, so dumb. It just aggravates me. Aggravating all the time. Rubber game of the series is on Thursday, and of course, that's usually not a good thing for the Mets. They don't win rubber games. See, this is why Mickey Callaway fails. And of course, the Brewers did help the Mets out with the Gio Gonzalez win, beating the Phillies 5-2, so there goes a wasted chance to maybe gain in the damn division. But nope, Wilmer friggin' Font had to be on the friggin' mound. Yankees swept a doubleheader with the dreadful Orioles, 5-3 and 3-1, as Miguel Andujar has decided to have season-ending surgery. Final scores of the games were 5-3 and 3-1. Gleyber Torres is red hot, as he hit 3 home runs in the sweep of the doubleheader at the Bronx. Finally, we had some sun today. What do you know? It was the Twins 8-7 winners over the Angels. Zach Greinke, a strong start as the Diamondbacks slithered their way past the Pirates 11-1. Edwin Jackson became the first player in Major League Baseball history to play for 14 teams. 14 teams. 14 teams. Do you believe that he's played for? Curiously, I don't think he's ever played for... I know he's never played for the Mets. I don't think he played for the Yankees. So, this guy's played for 14 teams, and none of them have been in New York. Strange, indeed. And the final score in that game was Giants 4, Blue Jays 3. Yasiel Puig singled in the 10th inning to help the Reds slip past the Cubs 6-5. It was the Red Sox on a Michael Chavis walk-off hit in the 10th inning, beating the Rockies 6-5. That bullpen has been troublesome for Boston. Justin Verlander improved to 7-1 on the season, shutting down his former team, the Tigers, 5-1. It was 7 pitchers combining with the opener for the Rays to shut out the dreadful Miami Marlins 1-0. Marlins 7 straight losses, sitting at 10-31. Braves beat the Cardinals 4-0. Was the Rangers 6-1 winners over the Royals. And the Dodgers beat the Padres yet again 2-0. Just when you thought they got their shit together, they find a way to screw things up. Yes, indeed, they hired the wrong coach. They hired an egomaniac who just had a coup. It's the same old Jets. Just another way to have another season. Well, it's the same Oh, Jets. Just another way to set you up for disappointment. Yes, that's right. Mike Maccagnan and Heimendinger are out as Adam Gase now runs the whole show. Ha 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 ha! Woo! Thank you for taking that jackass away from Miami. Woo! And then he trades Darren Lee for a 6th-round pick. Good job. Why don't you send Sam Darnold to your former team? Send him I'm sure the Dolphins have a 5th-round pick. They'll even throw in Josh Rosen if you want. Enjoy it. Enjoy Adam Gase, Nick Jet fans. He's going to make your team really, really suck. And this is why the Patriots never lose. I mean, literally, it is the Patriots in the division, and the other 3 teams are basically the Three Stooges. And not the good Three Stooges. Not even the one with Shemp or Curly Joe. I'm talking the Three Stooges. That was that remake that came out a few years back that was absolutely horrible. That's the Three Stooges that are going on in the AFC East the last 20 years. Today's 3 stars are Brook Lopez of the Bucks. 29 points, 11 rebounds, 4 block shots in their win over Toronto. Joe Thornton, the old man in the sea, had 2 goals and an assist to lead the Sharks past the Blues. He had the assist on the game-tying goal, by the way. Zach Greinke, 4 hits allowed in 7.2 thirds of an inning as the Diamondbacks shut down the Pirates. Today's birthday shout-out goes to a former Pirate pitcher who later tried his hand at golf. I'm talking Rick Rhoden, who turned 66. And we take a look back to 1999 when the New York Knicks beat the Miami Heat in a dramatic Game 5 win on a shot by Allen Houston with 0.8 seconds left. This would lead the Knicks as the 8th seed. It's only the second time 8th seed won a playoff series, and the Knicks will go all the way to the NBA Finals. Basically, the last time the Knicks were relevant. It's been 20 years. 20 years. Oh, it was 20 years ago today. The last time the Knicks were good. It's been all bad. It's been very bad. Good day. Check out the full story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia for Sports History Lives. And a new episode of Allow Me to Be Frank is out. Check that out with Pat Ragazzo of Metsmerized. See you later.